Erling Haaland, Bukayo Saka, Mohamed Salah, there are plenty of high-paid players in the Premier League, but who is the highest? Using the website Capology and its extensive database, we can reveal who the highest paid player in the Premier League is. And it probably isn't who you're thinking of. Kicking things off in London now, and a club who are renowned for their big spending. But whilst the Todd Boehly era might have seen over £1 billion spent on fresh talent, there are a distinct lack of Blues players in the top 15. That's because the Chelsea owner might spend big on transfer fees, but wages are usually kept on the modest side. It hasn't stopped skipper Reece James from sneaking into the top 15 though, with the right back taking home £250,000 per week. He's alongside the highest earner in the West London outfit, Raheem Sterling, who secured a £300,000 per week contract upon arrival at Stamford Bridge. Sticking in the capital, London rivals Arsenal are another club who have plenty of high earners on their wage bill. As Mikel Arteta and co seek their first Premier League title in 20 years, the Arsenal owners haven't been afraid to put their hand in their pocket and offer big wages to top players. Midfield duo Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard just miss out on the top 15, with the pair £240,000 a week earners. But there are two Gunners stars who make the cut, and both arrived at the club in the last 2 seasons. Gabriel Jesus has been a revelation at the Emirates Stadium since making the switch from Manchester City, and the Brazil international is well paid for his efforts too. The 4-time Premier League winner takes home £265,000 per week, which is a little less than teammate Kai Havertz. Joining from Chelsea in the summer of 2023, the German has enjoyed an impressive start since arriving in North London, and he earns a healthy £280,000 per week. Havertz will be hoping he can add a Premier League medal to his cabinet whilst at Arsenal, something the next player has already achieved with Liverpool. Mohamed Salah is amongst the best Premier League players of all time, so it makes sense that the Egyptian is paid handsomely for his efforts. Signing a new bumper contract with the Reds in 2022, Salah's pay rise saw him become the best paid player in Liverpool's history, earning a whopping £350,000 per week. But when it comes to the biggest wages in the Premier League, it's the two Manchester clubs who come out on top. Unsurprisingly, Manchester United are well represented on this list, with 5 Red Devils stars featuring in the top 15. Casemiro comes in as the highest paid player on the United roster, with the 5-time Champions League winner pocketing a hefty £350,000 per week. That's just ahead of ex-Los Blancos teammate Rafael Varane, who earns 10 grand less every week. Marcus Rashford's new contract took him up to 3rd on the list of highest paid United players, with the England international earning 300 grand a week. Whilst Anthony Martial and recent arrival Mason Mount both take home £250,000 a week. And if you're wondering where United skipper Bruno Fernandes is on that list, he just misses out on the top 15, earning 25k less a week. Interestingly though, there are no United players in the top 3. That's because 2 of the 3 highest paid stars in the division play for United's fierce rivals Manchester City. Goal-scoring machine Erling Haaland comes in at 2nd, with the Norwegian striker earning £375,000 a week. But top of the list as the highest paid player in the Premier League is the one and only Kevin De Bruyne. The Belgian superstar earns a massive £400,000 per week, making him by far and away the Premier League's biggest earner.